Hello, this is Patrick. Welcome to Chart Built Wealth, Profitable Investing with Technical Analysis. I wanted to give you a quick update on the Saudi Arabia ETF that I introduced a few days ago with a buy recommendation. It's had some weakness, and I wanted to make a comment on it, and maybe it'll help you with your strategy. So let's get into it. So this was the chart of KSA, Saudi Arabian ETF, iShares. And here we have a 2.5 year symmetrical triangle. Here's the support line, here's the resistance line. We got a breakout a few weeks ago, and then we got a retracement. And on on February 21st, 2025 at 4203, I recommended purchasing this ETF. And I put my buy stop way down here at 39. Still good with all of that. Let's take a look. I think there's going to be another day or two. Some of this is caused by the overall market, but I think there's another day or two of Saudi Arabia, this ETF going down, and I'll show you why. We're just going to focus on like the last 6 months. And here we got it. So this chart started back in June, so maybe it's 7 or 8 months, 8 months. So here we are. Had a big drop today. Well, not really, down 1.10, a lot less than the S&P 500, which I think was down, I don't know, close to 1.7%. But we have a confluence of moving averages that were support on the way up. But now, until they get through, let's call it 42 at this point, the pressure is coming down on the stock. It's like a lot of weight coming down that's going to give KSA a hard time going higher. So another down day or two. Here's our 250-day moving average. I would expect the price to reach this area over the next day or two. And if it does, it'll draw these lines together, these moving averages, into a bearish rainbow convergence. And what will happen at that time is one of two things. A type 1 convergence, this is a la Tom McClellan. The price decline will pause and we'll kind of chop around here until the moving averages come down to test that price action. And if it's able to exceed it, then it'll go on its merry way up into hopefully the stratosphere of what we're looking at. We're looking at a price projection of 54 and we're at 41. So, the gain would be really, really good. And so I'm expecting a little bit more weakness here before these lines touch. The second type of convergence, which I think is more likely, a type 2 convergence, because the S&P 500 is showing this same kind of structure, is type 2 convergence is prices come back to the convergence. And if it's unable to break through, it, quote, promises a new low. So let's say prices get here, they come back up. What are we going to do? What do we do on strength? We sell. We sell a portion of our holdings. We do that with any holding anytime. And if it's unable to break through here, if it breaks through here, it's going to new highs. If it doesn't, it promises a new low. So if it doesn't break through and we have some sort of daily reversal up here, I will be sending out a YouTube video on that because I'll sell 90% of my position and we'll take a very small loss. So that's kind of where we're at. I'm expecting more weakness when it falls the next Like today, I bought a minimum amount, very small amount. When these lines touch, I will buy a bigger amount, a good size amount. So I probably have 25% of what I want to have in KSA. So when these lines touch, I'm going to be really upping that, probably doubling my position. Uh, and then when it snaps back, I'll be able to sell into that strength. I'll sell, sell, sell. And then if it can break through, I'll buy more and more and more. If it can't, I'm going to really cut my holdings down to a very small amount. So that's kind of the strategy. I hope that makes sense. So expecting weakness tomorrow, and or maybe it fills the gap up tomorrow. What do we do if it fills the gap up? I'm going to sell a little bit. I bought a little bit today. I'll probably sell that amount. And eventually these lines are going to touch. And when they do, that's when I'm going to buy more. And then we'll see what happens. Point and figure chart, everything's still intact. We got a nice bullish trend line. We got a buy signal back here. We got a $59 price projection. So my chart is showing 53.54. The least subjective chart, the point and figure chart, is showing a 59. You know, this is a play on energy too. So, you know, oil's in a big consolidation. So until we get some sort of a bullish breakout, um, Saudi Arabia will probably consolidate too. So thank you for watching Chart Built Wealth, Profitable Investing with Technical Analysis. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a great evening.